Hi again. Welcome back to the old 62. I um I don't know what I'm gonna use for the thumbnail because this guy's picture on his article, it's not a picture of him. So I don't but today we're gonna be talking about Michael Grant. Um so yeah, we're almost done with the old 62, and I've got a game plan for after. But I don't know, I feel like I should wait until the last video to tell you what's going to be coming in the future. So, look forward to that. I've also got some shout outs to just thank people that have helped me along the way. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get into creators first. He was created by Jack Kirby, which I didn't remember, and that's a good sign because Jack Kirby is one of my favorite creators out there, and yeah. Appearances. It says his only appearance was Commanding number 16 in 1974. But let's go to the related section because they usually keep secrets about that kind of thing. Like, if there was another appearance, it'll tell us. Nope, just one. Alright, so next is the history. Many years ago on the Earth of an alternate dimension, there lived a man named Dr. Michael Grant. Grant was a scientist who developed an experimental chemical agent known as cortexin. He tested his mutagenic drug on several species of animals inside his laboratory, including apes, rats, bats, and tigers. The exact purpose or nature of the cortexin compound remains shrouded in mystery, however. Shortly after beginning the initial stages of his experiments, the world fell sway to a global catastrophe, commonly referred to as the Great Disaster. Earthquakes and tidal waves erupted across the globe, and the nations of the Earth found themselves at the mercy of nuclear Armageddon. Dr. Grant did not survive long enough to see his experiments come to fruition, but the lasting after effects produced a legacy that would endure for centuries. A large section of Earth was rendered uninhabitable due to atmospheric nuclear radiation. However, the radiation produced a mutagenic side effect with the surviving cortexin-infected animals from Dr. Grant's labs. Not only were they safe from the long-term side effects of nuclear fallout, but the strange drug permanently altered their genetic structure. With each successive generation, the various animal species began to evolve, adopting specific physical human characteristics. Within 2 human generations, apes, birds, felines, canines, and many other breeds were developing heightened intellect, bipedal locomotion, extra fingers, toes, thumbs, and even the ability to articulate. As each race grew in strength and numbers, they began to form primitive tribal societies and family clans. Many of the clans did not live in harmony with their cousins, and a culture of survival of the fittest soon developed among them. So yeah, if you've read Commandy, then you know this is the guy that started all of the aliens becoming like people. And that's basically how Commandy's comics begin, is it's in a world where he's like the last human, Commandy is, and he has to live with the effect that has been, or the burden really, that has been put on the earth now, that all the animals are like people. So yeah, I don't know if this guy was ever shown, because the picture at the top here, it's not a picture of him, it's a picture of a note that he wrote. So I wonder what powers and abilities says. Proficient in the field of genetics. That's all it says. So, okay. Recommended reading, Commandy. Yeah, it is a good story. I've not read it myself, but I've watched videos and I know the story, and I would like to read it. So, tell me what you think in the comments. I think Commandy's a really good line of comics because it's kind of an original idea, but I don't know, it's kind of similar to Planet of the Apes, but it's like on a way bigger scale, and it's just as bad. That's true too. It's just as dangerous for Commandy that it was for the humans. So, I don't know, I like the idea of animals being like people. I like that idea. So tell me in the comments what you think, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail. I mean, I guess I'll just use what they got here, because I don't think he was ever shown. Like, maybe we don't know what he looks like. So, I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, I really have no idea what to put for the outro. So, I mean, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something I'm missing. One appearance, one image featuring. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look at the image featuring him. Maybe it'll be... Nope. It's not really featuring him, is it? It's just that note that he wrote. He's not really in that picture. It's just something he wrote down. And I assume that, Commandy is the one that found it. So I don't know. I don't know what else to do here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about the thumbnail, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably just go with that picture anyway, even though it's not him. It's not Dr. Grant. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll see you next time, and, who do we have next time? Not to, come out and say it, but I want to give you guys something to expect, because that's always good. That's always good. It's always a good thing to expect something for next time. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow's guy is someone who doesn't actually have powers, but he did create his own weapon, and it's a special thing. It's not a normal weapon. It does things to your brain, and we will talk about those things tomorrow. So I'll see you then, and peace.